Good evening, folks. Welcome to tonight's game between the Virginia Cavaliers and the North Carolina Tar Heels. And, of course, we look here at our Star Watch. What's the starting five look like, you might ask? Well, whether it's a big game or a small game, your starting five has got to be ready to go, Dick.
A great matchup at the off-guard position. I've been looking forward to this, Brad.
I think we're ready for the tip. Virginia gets the ball and begins their threat. The Tar Heels are currently ranked number 19 in the country, Dick.
It's not easy to make it into this club, Brad, but what's remarkable are those teams who are ranked every year, who are really consistent.
Goes up with it. Nails the jumper. Ames seems just as skilled scoring as he does distributing the ball.
He's the type of player who thrives in almost any offensive system. Very versatile and puts pressure on the defense.
Can't connect. They wanted an offensive interference call and don't get it. In the paint. And the slam.
Hey, look out below, baby. Oh, my.
Our three-prong attack tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brad Nessler with Dick Vitale and our friend EA, Aaron Andrews, checking in from the sideline. He throws it up from downtown, knocks it down. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Drains the shot. On the outside from the corner. Off the mark. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. Out on the wing. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
For the bucket. Comes up empty. 8 minutes left on the game clock. He shoots from the corner. Off the mark. Buchanan handles the pass. Trying to pack it inside. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Buchanan getting after it and saves it. He fires it up. No. On the dribble, gives it up. Davis picks up the foul. First personal foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brent. If you can afford to foul. I like his mentality. No easy baskets.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
Knowing there are guys on your team who know what you want and know what it takes to be successful is a big bonus.
It's 2 at the charity stripe. Oh, this man's in trouble. He just can't escape the pressure.
Hey, Trapp's giving that kid some fits.
They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
I tell you, the 4-round one makes it tough to defend the big guy on the interior with one guy. It really does. You got to get help on him, and if you don't get help, he's going to have a field day on the interior.
That is shot blocked. Pushes it up. Offensively, they get into their zone motion. Nope. The small forward takes the feed.
They've got a shooter spotting up on the three-point line.
All the fans are open. Why'd he throw it to him? A great trap initiated by the defense. So Dick's so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other 4 will go to work. His shot blocked from behind.
He set him up nicely.
The missed shot. Dick, they're giving this offense absolutely no good shots.
Because they're keeping their feet moving and their hands waving, Brad.
A little 2-man action. Now they work it around the perimeter. About 6 minutes remaining for 2. The shot's off target. Working it around the perimeter. He looks at the hoop. Puts up the tray. He takes another bad shot.
Bad shots kill chemistry, Brad.
They'll work it around the arc. He wants the 3. Missed the jumper. They go into the low block. In the lane. Busts the J. Powell is what a lot of people would call a complete post player in that he can do just about everything.
He's one of those type of great post players who can get it done in multiple ways. In the paint from 12 to 15 feet, pass it a little, a good all-around player.
5 minutes left in the game clock. Tries for 2. There was no doubt about that one. Puts up the jumper.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
And a momentary look from three-point land. He shoots from the deep corner. Jumper won't go. The point guard with the ball. Both teams are looking to get something going here. Fires away. He seems determined to take the tough shot.
But they're not falling, and the offense is being totally taken out of sync. Look at that spacing.
We're at the 4-minute mark. From the top of the key.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Gave it up. He pulls up with a jumper. Can't connect. Pushes it up. From right of the circle. Scores it. intensity is definitely starting to grow with this crowd right now, Dick.
Hey, this is definitely one of the toughest places to play and get a win. The team, the crowd, the noise, this place has all the ingredients to make the visiting team's day a long one.
Cross court. Tries one from three-point land. He drains the jumper. About 3 minutes remaining on the game clock. We've got a timeout. More ESPN coverage of the NCAA coming up right after this. Just about ready for play to resume. The Cavaliers running their zone offense here, Dick.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
On the outside with the jumper. Off the mark. Number 11 takes the pass. Perimeter. We're at the 2-minute mark. The shooting guard handles the feed.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Now with about 10 seconds to shoot.
High step in it, man. Take a look right here. Little Baryshnikov in shorts, little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades. Moving it around the perimeter. From the corner, scorches the net with a J. They work the perimeter. From the corner, busts the jumper. Number 24 receives the pass.
Got to think right now, got to focus defensively.
And come up short. Number 4 takes the feed. About a minute remaining in the game clock. With the J. Knocks it down. Isolated on the outside and has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
It's a team effort across the board so far today.
This team is playing great team basketball. They're making it really tough for the opposition. If they can't keep this up, they'll all be happy once the final buzzer sounds.
He goes up with it. Missed the jumper. The small forward gets the ball.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
On the right side. There's a nice block from behind, Dick.
Yeah, that's good timing for the defense.
Shot clock is dead. Cross court. don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
He'll attempt 2 shots. Hits the first shot.
Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Not this time. At the end of the first half, the Cavaliers are trailing by 2. And while we get a moment here, let's take a look at the keys for each of these teams today.
I've been really impressed with just how hard both teams are playing. These numbers show you how they've been performing.
Looks like a full-court man-to-man press, Mr. Vitale. Zone offense now. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Goes up. The Cavaliers looking to attack now in transition. You can't be that aggressive. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
The Cavaliers are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Dick.
You know, when everyone on the floor can convert from the line, it makes the team very tough, especially down the stretch when the opposition is trying to foul.
And he doesn't miss that opportunity either. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
I'll tell you, that big guy they have that can step out and go inside is really special. He gives you that flexibility, which makes the offense multifaceted.
The Cavaliers are going into their zone motion offense now. Both teams looking to get things going here. Trying to feed the low block. He tries the jumper. Nails the J. On the left side.
Up and inside.
Picked off. The Cavaliers now looking for a basket in transition. Buries it home.
At least you make the highlights letting him do that.
Looking for a good shot. He tries to knock down the 3. Nope. On the dribble, gives it up. He unloads a 3. Knocked it down. He's going to see this guy to sleep tonight, Dick.
He's already living a nightmare, Brad.
The crowd begins to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
He attempts the jump shot. The missed shot. Pushes it up. Around 8 minutes remaining on the game clock. The shooting guard receives the pass. Can't connect. Foul charge. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Well, Dick, here's a player in just his freshman year.
Hey, being a student in college is quite an experience, but being a student athlete is something on a whole other level. There are a lot of challenges you have to meet if you want to keep your balance and be successful.
And he got them both. Here comes the ball screen. Goes up for for two. Off the glass and no good. Pushes it up. Jumper. It'd be nice if he could get some assistance out there. That young man is doing it all for his team right now.
He's a one-man show at the moment. He can't get any help from his teammates. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Takes his jumper. Nails a sweet jumper. We're at the 7-minute mark. The shooting guard gets the pass. Looking for a good shot. Unloads a three.
They're going to find a way to get some easy buckets to get their confidence back, Brad.
Absolutely. They got to get it going here. The shooting guard takes the feed. Gave it up. He shoots from the corner. Nails the jumper. For the bucket. Knocks it down. The Tar Heels are all about running and pushing the tempo, aren't they, Dick?
Up-tempo teams typically have some great athletes, people that can really get out in transition, who really can run exceptionally well and also can jump exceptionally well.
About 6 minutes remaining in the game clock. On the dribble, gives it up. He tries the three ball. Missed it. Number 3 receives the pass. Gave it up. There was no doubt about that one. With a deep shot from outside. Poor shooting behind that arc lately, Dick.
Yeah, they can't seem to find their stroke yet, Brad.
On the dribble, gives it up. He goes for 3. Gets the J to fall. Five minutes left in the game clock. They work it around the perimeter. He tries the 3 and come up short. On the outside, number 22 is whistled for the foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Another great sophomore right here, Dick.
He may be young, but if he's on the floor for this team, you know he's willing and able to contribute any way he can.
Got them both.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Traps in place, Dick. Powell handles the pass. The man might be in a little bit of trouble here, Dick. And now getting set up here in a 4-round 1.
I tell you, the 4-round 1 is keyed by the big guy inside, but the 4 people on the perimeter better be able to make perimeter shots. And it's great when you got a big guy who has the multi-talented ability to step out and make the open jump shot.
Takes the jumper. Missed the jumper. Gave it up. We're at the 4-minute mark. He attempts the trifecta.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
The Tar Heels are going to try to hold on to the lead here, but should probably do so by playing in the half court as opposed to that up-tempo style, Vic.
Preserving the lead should be the primary focus. Continue to play an up-tempo game would be very smart at this point.
Off the mark. The point guard gets the ball. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Off the mark. And the ball's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. The Tar Heels have been getting it done with a number of players here, Dick.
You know, as a coach, it's great to get all 5 guys on the floor working together. That's how you get wins. It takes the pressure off of your stars and gives the opposition fits.
So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up, and the other 4 will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with 4 people on the exterior.
Offensively, they get into their zone motion. About 3 minutes remaining. The ending to this one might be headline news in tomorrow's paper.
I call these ones knee knockers, Brad. Close games that can easily go down to the final second.
Kicks it out. He tries the 3. Gets the J to fall. They had the ball moving all over the place there, Dick.
Hey, coach has to be happy with the offensive execution. Some great ball reversals, giving him some open looks right now, Brad.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
He steps up to the line. First shot is good. Makes the second shot. They've got him trapped. Goes up for 2. Lays it up. He attempts the 3. No good. The shooting guard takes the feed. Now they work it around the perimeter. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. Working it around the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. He's just not seeing the floor, Dick.
He doesn't want to, Brad. He wants to score, and I'll tell you, that ain't good for team morale, baby.
He shoots from the corner, and he's no good from downtown. The Cavaliers are getting some great opportunities to score when they get the ball in the high post.
Certain offenses require that the ball goes through the high post. This will usually open up things on the wings and a low block, Brad. They did a great job of using the high post on that play.
It's a 4-point game.
This one could go either way. Don't give up your seat.
About a minute remaining in the game clock. On the dribble, gives it up. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
And we're back to a 2-point game. He takes the wide open shot. He's got the stroke. Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. Timeout on the floor, and that gives us a break to go courtside. Here's Aaron.
Well, this is probably a wise timeout here. As you guys know, it gives the coaching staff a chance to discuss strategy, discuss plays, and point out cues which will help the players make decisions. Let's see what unfolds here, guys.
We all know the purpose of a timeout is to get your players all on the same page. Dick, how did you conduct your timeouts when you were coach?
For me, it was always about execution. Out of a timeout, I wanted my kids to execute. I like my players to know what the goal was for the upcoming possession so that there was no doubt as to what was going to happen. It's a great way to diagram a play or set up your defense. Well, let's see who will benefit the most out of that timeout, Dick.
The lead is 5. What happens now, Dick?
Well, this is where momentum can swing in your favor or go against you, enough to blow your game.
Cross court. He tries the 3 ball. He can't get the bucket to fall.
They have to foul to send them to the line and hope they miss.
Well, it's time to start fouling. They got to stop the clock, Dick. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up, and the other 4 will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with 4 people on the exterior.
On the inbounds play. We'll stay right here.
So many teams get bumped on screens when you inbounds the ball from the baseline.
Foul, and that stops the clock again. They'll throw this one in from the side. And the clock stopped with a foul.
I'll tell you what an opportunity he's got right here. Because for me, this is a gift. This is where you really need a bucket to have a chance.
We're about ready to hit the floor. Offensively, they get into their zone motion. Goes for the deep one. He misses the J. Foul. Welcome to tonight's game. It promises to be a good one between the UCLA Bruins and the Arizona Wildcats. And here we have our two players who are the focus of our Star Watch for today's game. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
A great matchup at the off-guard position. I've been looking forward to this, Brad.
Well, here we go. And the first half has officially begun. The Wildcats are number 12 in the polls right now, Dick.
One thing that every team in the top 25 has is good guard play.
He misses the fadeaway. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up, and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior.
He blocks the shot. Off the mark.
Look at that spacing.
In the lane. Off the mark.
Doing a better job getting over the top of that screen up on top, that high screen.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. Good job defensively. They just won't give many openings.
Pressure in the basketball.
Scorches the net with a J. He bombs from outside. Knocked it down. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He tries the three ball. Missed it. The Wildcats can't afford to have him pick up too many more fouls. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
You know, Brad, you look at your juniors as third-year players that have been there. Nothing should be new to them by the time they're in their third season. They should know what's expected from them in the classroom, and they should know what to expect from their conference opponents. The level of familiarity should be much higher than what it was in their first year.
They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
Great trap, Brad.
Around 8 minutes remaining on the game clock.
Turnover by the senior.
Now on the run. They need him in the game. He can't pick up any more fouls. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Number 34 to the line for two. Makes his first. Gets them both. They've got him right where they want him, Dick. Gave it up. He looks for three.
Excellent jump shot right there.
My, oh my, this is turning out to be one tough place to play for the visitors, Dick.
Hey, the home team crowd is starting to get crazy, Brad, and that spells trouble for the visitors. Hey, when this place gets going, it's one of the toughest places to play in the country.
He tries to knock down the three.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly. Shooter spotting up on the three.
7 minutes left on the game clock. He goes up with it. The missed shot. Puts up the jumper. It'd be nice if he could get some assistance out there. That young man is doing it all for his team right now.
At some point, his team is going to have to step up and play at his level. He's carrying them right now.
Daly picks up the foul. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
That's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket. You know, Brad, as a coach, your seniors are a very important part of their operation. The underclassmen look up to them, really lean on them for guidance and direction. When a senior accepts this role and leads by example, it helps the coaching staff and the team immensely. Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on our campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Goes up with it. Nope. The small forward takes the pass. Working it around the perimeter. He puts up the tray. Jumper won't go. Gets it to go. The power forward gets the pass. He has taken his team completely out of this game.
These young guys have to remember to let the game come to you. Don't force the action.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Goes up for two. He couldn't get it to fall. Johnson receives the ball. On the dribble, gives it up. Puts it on the floor and up and under.
I did a great job of the ball fake that created the up and under move. And good footwork. It's essential with an up and under move to utilize good footwork.
Top of the key. He shoots from the top of the key. Knocks it down.
Up and inside.
Let's watch the move as he works his man and on a fadeaway jumper. Can't connect. Both teams looking to get things going here. Trying to pack it inside. He lets it go. Can't get the shot to drop. Now trying to feed the low block. He pulls up with a jumper. Missed the jumper. Johnson receives the ball. About 4 minutes remaining on the game clock. Now they work it around the perimeter. From the corner. Off the mark. Jumper and come up short. Number 3 takes the and has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that block shot.
They work it around the perimeter. For 2. Goes in. Moving it around the perimeter. From three-point territory. Perfectly executed.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
3 minutes left on the game clock. They go into the low block. From the corner. Missed it. Now let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent.
knocks down the jumper. This is the type of guy that can throw the whole kitchen sink at you if you're not careful.
He's got size plus everything else. It's going to be fun to watch the different ways he gets involved in this game.
About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. He attempts the trifecta, scores it. Gave it up. Takes the jumper.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Bradley on the left side. On the dribble, gives it up. Tries a three. Off the mark. On the left side. Gave it up. He tries the jumper. Knocks it down. We're at the 1 minute mark. On the outside. Tries for two. Great shot. From the top of the circle. Lost the jumper. The shooting guard with the ball. Takes his jumper. They don't seem to be getting any decent shot opportunities, Dick.
Because they're looking in the wrong places, Brad.
Here's a double team for the bucket. And he misses the shot. Goes up for two. The shot won't fall. At halftime, the Bruins are trailing by 6. Arizona gave a great rebounding performance in the first half of this one, partner.
I'll tell you, great effort and great poise. That's a sign of a championship team, if you ask me.
Well, let's take a look at our game summary to this point so far, Dick.
Tell you what, you can get a sense of the story of this game by looking at some of these numbers. Still lots of time to play, though, and he can get after it.
Going with a man-to-man full-court press now, Dick.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Hey, look out below, baby. Oh, my.
Looking for a good shot. Launches away. Nails a sweet jumper. Both teams looking to get things going here. Number 34 takes the feed. He's just not seeing the floor, Dick.
He doesn't want to, Brad. He wants to score, and I'll tell you, that ain't good for team morale, baby.
On the dribble, gives it up. He wants a three. Missed the jumper. They work it around the perimeter. For two. Not this time. The shooting guard takes the feed. Fed the low block. From the corner. And off the mark. Momentary look from three-point land. Around 8 minutes remaining on the game clock. Number 30, subpar performance is just destroying his confidence.
Well, he knows he's not getting it done, and emotionally, it's bringing him down.
Here comes the ball screen. Tries for two. They're just having a devil of a time getting good looks at the hole.
That's right, Brad. I haven't seen a whole lot of plays carried out and executed the way they should be.
That'll be a goaltending violation. Let's check out this three-pointer one more time, Dick. He puts up the three ball and come up short. The small forward handles the pass. They'll work it around the arc. Blocks it. Looking for a good shot. About 7 minutes remaining on the game clock. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Puts up the J. They got it. How about that play? They went through the high post again.
Anytime you get a player in the high post, you put pressure on the defense, and that can lead to big breaks over the course of the game.
The small forward gets the pass. They work the perimeter. He unloads a three. Jumper won't go. Johnson receives the pass. Can't connect. Bradley receives the ball. With the J. Nails the J.
Instead of giving him that, he was a foul.
We're at the 6-minute mark on the outside. Had to go up high with a shot. Gets the J to fall.
Like spacing.
For the bucket. No good. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Goes blocked. Nice job defensively. Working it around the perimeter. He puts up the J. The missed shot. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Scores it. About 5 minutes remaining in the game clock.
Up and inside.
Fires away and score it. Now they work it around the perimeter. Hard foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Johnson is usually automatic when he steps to the line.
I think that's one thing he takes a great deal of pride in. He realizes the importance of free throws.
Both free throws go. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. He shoots from right of the circle. Off the mark. They work it around the perimeter. And we've got a change in possession here. Wildcats have been getting it done tonight in a lot of different ways.
Everyone is getting involved, and everyone is having a good time. The great thing about basketball is you don't always have to score to be a threat. Teamwork can help you win a lot of games.
About 4 minutes remaining. For two, goes. The Wildcats are going to move away from their preferred style of play and look at playing a bit more in the half court here, Dick. They've got a lead to protect. At
this point, playing in the half court would be a wise move. They don't really need to score, but do need for time to come off the clock.
He's money with the shot. Number 3 takes the pass. Tries for 2. Perfectly executed. Moving it around the perimeter. Net.
Nothing but nylon. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound in the building.
Big finish coming here, partner. I'm not going anywhere.
Offensively, this is when it's extremely important.
He took it hard to the rack and got the foul.
Well, that's what his coach likes to see. His boys going hard to the hole and not settling for the jump shot.
Steps to the line in hopes of capping the three-point play. Makes it. They've got a three-point shooter spotting up for the bucket. Rims out.
Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunity.
Missed the jumper. On the left side. Goes up for 2. Off the backboard. Was that beautiful or what? About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. For the deuce. Rims out. They wanted an offensive interference call and don't get it. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Gave it up. Too physical. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Well, here we have a look at one of the sophomores for this team.
Brad, he's got that first year of experience under his belt. So this season, his team is going to be looking for him a lot more.
They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
It's 2 at the charity stripe. Number 34 comes back out onto the floor.
Major swing in energy with him back on the floor, Brad.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. Dumps it in. Puts it on the floor and up and under. Off the glass and no good. Scorches the net. One minute left on the game clock. He shoots the jumper and come up short. Number 3 receives the ball. For 2 with the layup. How about that play? They went through the high post again.
Certain offenses require that the ball goes
Welcome, folks, to tonight's game. This one promises to be a good one between the Florida State Seminoles and the Maryland Terrapins. And before we go any further, let's check in on our Star Watch, Dick. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Two talented young men are featured at the power forward spot. They usually play hard and play well, so keep an eye on them.
And the referee is ready to toss it up.
Let me tip off here in the first.
They're working around the arc. In the lane. Off the mark. Davis receives the ball. And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
I tell you, the 4-round one is keyed by the big guy inside, but the 4 people on the perimeter better be able to make perimeter shots. And it's great when you got a big guy who has the multi-talented ability to step out and make the open jump shot.
Thomas looks to record his first minutes.
He provides a nice push offensively and defensively for this bunch.
Both teams looking to get things going here. Working it around the perimeter. He shoots from the corner. And he missed. Gillespie receives the ball. They work the perimeter. Turnover committed by the senior. And our trifecta for the night. Aaron Andrews on the sideline. Dick Vitale. I'm Brad Nessler. Nice to have you along with us. Turnover by the freshman. Here they go into the break. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He shoots from right of the circle.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
You know, by the time you're a junior, you know what your coach expects from you. It's a matter of bringing it every day.
And he got them both. The man might be in a little bit of trouble here, Dick. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that block shot.
The power forward gets his shot blocked from behind.
He set him up nicely.
Shot off. On the left side. Around 8 minutes remaining. you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
Looks like they're setting up into their zone motion. On the left side. For the bucket. Drains it. This guy can really score in a variety of ways down in the low block, Dick.
I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Nessler. He's worked hard to develop a variety of post moves. Just a complete post play.
Inside. Tries for two. The shot won't fall. Here they go into transition. Goes up for two. Goes.
Look at that. That's unbelievable, baby.
On the dribble, gives it up from downtown. And come up short. We're at the 7-minute mark. From left of the circle.
Excellent jump shot right there.
They work it around the perimeter. Puts it on the floor and up and under. The missed shot. Looks at a three. Do they need a timeout here?
Yeah, their poise is beginning to fade.
Welcome back, and we're set to inbound after the timeout. The Terrapins move into their zone motion offense.
Hey, one thing that works well against zones is overloading a side. Overload a side and force the defense to shift out of their desired position.
Missed the jumper. Gave it up. 6 minutes left on the game clock. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. They get it to go. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
I'll tell you, that big guy they have that can step out and go inside is really special. He gives you that flexibility, which makes the offense multifaceted.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy baskets. You know, seniors are a dying breed in college basketball these days. If you're a coach that's lucky enough to have a couple, it can definitely help you sleep at night knowing there are guys on your team who know what you want and know what it takes to be successful.
It's the second.
Up and inside.
Change of possession. The Seminoles are mostly known for their prowess with a pigskin as opposed to the hardwood.
Hey, their football program's been successful over the years, but hoops is making a name for itself.
Inside for two. He seems determined to take the tough shot.
But they're not falling, and the offense is being totally taken out of sync.
In the paint for the bucket. Great shot. Wow, what a finish on that back cut.
That was a great cut and feed, Brad. A perfectly timed read.
Both teams looking to get things going here. Gillespie receives the ball. He has taken his team completely out of this game.
These young guys have to remember to let the game come to you. Don't force the action.
On the dribble, gives it up.
Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunities.
About 4 minutes remaining.
Trying to go inside.
He pulls up with a jumper. On the left side. He attempts the jump shot. Off the mark. Gave it up.
Look how speed. I tell you, man, there's nothing.
Blocked. The Seminoles pushing the ball in transition.
There it is, Jam City.
And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. The Terrapins move into their zone motion offense.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
Can't connect. So Dick's so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Can't get the shot to go. Who'll be able to use their tempo and come out with a win here, Dick?
Well, it all comes down to execution. If you can put points on the board playing your style, your opponent will have to make adjustments that may affect their tempo and what they will do well.
Nails the J. He attempts the trifecta, busts the J. They're off into transition. Tries for two. That's good. 2 minutes left on the game clock. Gillespie receives the ball.
Look at that spacing.
He bombs from outside. Off the mark. Jackson handles the pass. He can't get any more open than that. And come up short. Rice receives the pass. There they come with a double team to stop it. Trying to feed the low block.
A lot of good things happen when you bring the ball down to the inside.
On the outside, he shoots from left of the circle. That, ladies and gentlemen, might really silence this crowd.
That shot made the crowd eat their words. Incredible basket.
We're at the 1-minute mark. He launches a three. He's taken too many unnecessary shots, Dick.
And he's costing his team their rhythm.
In the post with the J. He might be on his way to a career game, partner.
Well, he will, Brad, if they don't get somebody on him in a hurry.
Just about ready for play to resume. Zone offense now. Moving it around the perimeter. Gets the rejection. Looking for a good shot. He tries to knock down the three. Nope. And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
Well, you know, the key to this offense, you better have a big guy on the inside who can be effective, and then a big guy who has versatility, who can step out. And they certainly have the elements to make this offense work.
At the half, the Seminoles lead by 23. Maryland is practically handing the ball over to the opposing team like it's a Christmas present or something right now, Dave.
Hey, any team would gladly receive this kind of nice gesture. I bet they're not getting anything but a mouthful of criticism from their coaching staff.
Going with a man-to-man full-court press now, Dick.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Looking for the pick now.
Hey, the two-man game is great to watch when you have an intelligent dribbler and a skilled big man.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
And there's a look at the young freshman.
Hey, Brad, a first-year player starting his college career. Really exciting times in front of this young man.
Second one, no good. Goes up for two. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up, and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four-around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
And gets a hand in the way. On the left side. Puts up the J. Gets the J to fall. Dick, that defense looks tired.
Hey, that's no excuse. They've got to dig down deep and get the job done.
On the outside, he throws it up from downtown. Jumper won't go. Jackson picks up the foul. Second team foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He'll go to the line. Gets the first shot. He doesn't miss that opportunity either. Traps in place, Dick. Now they work it around the perimeter. We're ready to get things back going again after the timeout. They're setting up into their zone motion. And a momentary look from three-point land. He tries the jumper. Missed the jumper. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up with a shot. Knocks it down. We're at the 7-minute mark. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up, and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four-around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
Number 2 gets the pass. Nails a sweet jumper. Goes up. Nails the jumper. Reese handles the feed.
Coach looks on, focused, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion.
On the dribble, gives it up.
The freshman's a bit careless with the ball.
The Terrapins in attack mode. For the bucket, tickles the twine. Thomas receives the pass. Off the mark. Gillespie handles the pass. Gave it up. He goes up with it. Busts the J. They'll work it around the arc. Takes his jumper. Knocked it down. We're at the 5-minute mark. The center takes the pass. Trying to feed the low block. Jumper. Tries for two. He gets it to go. On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. Not there. Gillespie handles the pass. Working it around the perimeter. He goes for the trifecta. Can't connect. Jackson handles the feed. Dumps it in. He tries the jumper. Nails the J. The Terrapins are going to have to switch some things up here, Mr. Vitale. When you consider time and score, I think it's time for them to ditch the half-court style and get some easy baskets.
Hey, the clock nor the score is in their favor. They're going to have to switch up their style and play completely up-tempo. They should be looking to press and
swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Scorches the net with a J. Goes up with it. Busts the jumper. Two. He comes up empty.
And the fans love it. Jump with joy, fan. Hey, that's my guy. He's yelling.
3 minutes left on the game clock. Davis handles the pass. He misses the jumper. Out on the wing. Puts up the jumper. He misses the J. On the right side. Down inside. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Was that beautiful or what? They work the perimeter. Tries for two. Rims out. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
We're at the 2-minute mark. Unloads a three.
Excellent jump shot right there.
They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Scorches the net. Gave it up. He shoots from the angle and come up short. With the the jumper. Off the mark. Davis receives the pass. Dumps it in. He puts up the J. Gets the J to fall. We're at the 1-minute mark. He shoots from the top of the circle. He's taking a lot of bad shots out there, Dick.
I know he's trying to catch fire, Brad, but it's just not there.
They'll throw this one in from the side. The Seminoles now looking to run their stuff against this zone.
Hey, one thing that works well against zones is overloading the side. Overload a side and force the defense to shift out of their desired position.
He shoots from the corner. Jackson is feeling it right now.
Brad, he's on fire.
They're going to need a miracle to get a victory in this one now.
Yeah, now it's about damage control. Good time to get some of the bench players into the game to avoid injury.
So Dick's so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with 4 people on the exterior.
Takes the pass in the paint. That wide stance and the drop step.
I tell you, it's all about angles, and if you utilize that drop step, it's like a reverse pivot move.
Well, before we go any further, let's see who came in as our players of the game today.
Only one will walk away with the win, but both these kids gave it everything they had, and it was great to watch them compete.
great game on the menu tonight, folks, between the Northwestern Wildcats and the Michigan Wolverines. And here's a look at our Star Watch comparison. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
Check out the small forwards. I think these kids are great to watch. These guys deserve to be in the starting lineup because of what they bring to the table.
All right, guys are in position, and we're ready for the tip. Northwestern controls the tip for a chance at drawing first blood. On the wing. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. The Wolverines go into their zone motion now. In the lane. Can't connect. There's a high percentage shot.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
Both teams looking to get things going here.
Look at that spacing.
And up. Gets the J to fall. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. He launches a three. Missed the jumper.
They strip him in a basketball. Got a little too fancy. Too much mustard there, baby.
Jones picks up the foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket. They have one of the toughest things to get in sports, experience. Experience is so important, Brad. See situations and knowing how to react to them correctly and quickly is a great, great thing.
And he doesn't miss that opportunity either. Traps in place, Dick. And they're in their motion offense, working with 3 around 2 here.
Well, you got to get great motion on the outside. You got to exchange really well, read exceptionally well what the defense is doing, and then utilize the 2 post players on the interior.
He draws a foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Goes to the line for the first time. He makes the first shot. Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
The Wildcats set up in their zone motion. And we've got a whistle and a foul. I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots. I can't emphasize it enough, Brad. It's important to get to the charity stripe.
It's 2 at the charity stripe. Dick into the offensive set now, and let's see what we'll look at here with a 3 and 2.
Well, you know, the 3 and 2 offense, 3-2 set really can be effective in getting a lot of cutting and screening, especially effective in attacking the basket and getting right down the lane.
going to the line. Makes the foul shot. No good. He takes the rebound. Number 13 gets the ball. And we're at the 8-minute mark. Nice pass to the low block. Can't get the shot to drop. On the outside. Goes up with a shot. Nope. Launches away. This is the type of guy that can throw the whole kitchen sink at you if you're not careful.
I tell you, Brad, he can beat you face up, or he can beat you with his back to the basket. He can step a few feet out, and he's been able to convert. He's a tough, tough matchup.
He nails the shot. 7 minutes left on the game clock. Looking for a good shot. He attempts the jump shot. Off the mark. Donaldson handles the pass. They go into the low block with the jumper and come up short. Looking for a good shot. Goes up for two. He shows the sweet touch. Lets it fly. Scores it. About 6 minutes remaining. On the right side. Goes up. The missed shot. Here they go in transition. Gave it up.
That's a basket off the break, baby.
And there's a lazy pass. It's stolen away. Turnover. Will it turn into two the other way? He shoots from right of the circle. Jumper won't go. The Wolverines have a basketball program that has a lot of history.
I love it. I really do, Brad. The pioneers and past greats who have paved the way.
Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Loose ball kept in. The small forward gets the ball. Fadeaway jumper. Look at that follow through.
I tell you, he's got every move in the book. What an offensive player. That fadeaway's impossible to block.
Let's see if they can get a good shot this trip. On the dribble, gives it up from three-point territory.
Jumper didn't look pretty.
And it's blocked. Takes the rebound.
Men have got to get out and fill the lanes, Brad.
About 4 minutes remaining. On the left side. Gave it up. He shoots from the corner. Doesn't go. Donaldson handles the pass. They work it around the perimeter.
Bad decision there by the senior.
Two-man action from three-point land. He's just not seeing the floor, Dick.
He doesn't want to, Brad. He wants to score, and I'll tell you, that ain't good for team morale, baby.
Jumper missed it. Cross court. About 3 minutes remaining.
Great shot block right there. They had some good movement on the offensive side.
He's too important to this team to be picking up fouls like that. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy baskets.
Number 50 steps to the line for the first time. Makes the first shot. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it. He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Number 42 gets in on his first minutes tonight.
Hey, this kid really knows how to keep the offense moving. Tremendous leader out there.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. On the dribble, gives it up for the bucket. Tickles a twine.
Up and inside.
Tries one from three-point land. Perfectly executed.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Nice hops.
2 minutes left on the game clock. Puts up the J. Missed the jumper. Gave it up. Tries for two. He gets the shot to fall. Now they work it around the perimeter from three-point range. Too many unnecessary shots, Dick.
And he's costing his team their rhythm.
Working it around the perimeter. Puts up the tray. Nope. About a minute remaining in the game clock. He puts up the three ball. Off the mark. Talk about being a tough place to play. Check out this arena.
Hey, these folks are going crazy. Talk about a home court advantage. You want a six-man? This is it. My goodness, Mr. Nessler.
They work it around the perimeter. And now the fadeaway jumper.
I tell you, he uses the ball really well, too, in terms of putting it to the deck, turns, spins. He's got every move in the book.
Moving it around the perimeter. He tries the three. Off the mark. For two. Knocks it down. With the big shot. And come up short. At the end of the first half, the Wildcats are up by one. Michigan seemed to have just unraveled from the field there.
What a terrible shooting display out there. I mean, it was horrible. Everything about their offense was terrible, if you ask me.
Wilson makes his way back into the ballgame. You think it's a good move, Dick?
Yeah, it's a move you've got to make, Brad. This guy holds this club together.
They work the perimeter. He goes for three. Can't get the shot to go. The student body has got it going on. They look to be filled with rage and eager for a win.
They look like they're having a blast.
He goes up with it. Knocked it down. All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
The Wolverines have been doing a wonderful job forcing turnovers. This falls right in line with their team style of play. It was also a point which Dick brought up at the beginning of the game. The coaches obviously want this to continue for the second half.
All right, thanks, Aaron. On the outside. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. About 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Puts it on the floor and up and under. Can't connect. For the bucket. Comes up short. He gets up the floor on the break. Buries it. That's a momentum buster.
He's here to fight, baby.
Around 8 minutes remaining. How can you not love this game and the hoopla and fanfare that goes along with it?
It's crazy in here, Brad.
He puts up the J.
Jumping in looked pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
He's been around for a couple of years now. He knows what is capable of bringing to the team. This is the year when players start to transition into more of a leadership role and help get the most out of younger guys on the team. Those free throws count. He wants to go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
He's trapped, Brad.
And now getting set up in 3 around 2.
Well, you know, the key is having 2 effective post players. They got to read the defense. They got to flash across, utilize horizontal screens, and sometimes vertical screens will work as well.
They're working around the arc. Tries for 2. Oh, yes. The Wildcats are getting some great opportunities to score when they get the ball in the high post.
You know, it's a good offense when you can position a player at the high post and then have the ball delivered to a scoring threat.
Seven minutes left on the game clock. On the dribble, gives it up for 2. He's money with the shot. On the left side. He shoots the jumper. He misses the J. There's a slam.
Great execution. That's offensive efficiency at its best.
Out on the wing. With the J. The missed shot. The point guard takes the feed. We're at the 6-minute mark. On the left side. Jumper scorches the net with a J. Clayton's mediocre play has really gotten to him.
Brad, I see a young man who's struggling at both ends of the court.
Goes up for two. Not there. And a momentary look from three-point land. The student body appears to be pumped up, and they are ready to explode.
Isn't it great, Brad?
The Wolverines have quite a few seniors in their lineup, which definitely, that one's rejected. Clayton manages to keep it in. From the corner, knocks it down. Cross court. For the bucket. That one's off. They move it into the front court. Gave it up. Tries for two. Makes it. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. 4 minutes left on the game clock. And scoring. On the dribble, gives it up. The Wildcats will have to turn to their up-tempo and quick-hitter playbook, Dick, from here on out. Neither time nor score is on their side.
Hey, Brad, they have to increase the tempo and start pressing. Basically do the things they aren't used to doing. Their backs are against the wall.
I wonder if he's ever going to get any help from his teammates, Dick. He's doing it all and then some.
If he keeps this up, he may collapse. His teammates must pick it up.
Out on the wing. He shoots from the deep corner. They're punishing the rim with those misses from three-point lane.
Yeah, Brad, no one seems to have found the touch. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He misses the jumper. Loose ball, saves it. Great play.
Look at that spacing.
Tries a three. He misses the J. Cross court. Turn a fadeaway jumper. Off the mark. Gave it up. He shoots from the angle. Jumper won't go. Jones receives the ball. Definitely a foul. The Wolverines have been making it happen with a number of different players, Dick.
This team is playing great team basketball. They're making it really tough for the opposition. If they can't keep this up, they'll all be happy once the final buzzer is sounded.
And again, they'll inbound on the baseline. Takes his jumper and come up short. And they're in their motion offense, working with 3 around 2 here.
Hey, look for the 3 perimeter players to go inside and then space. The post should look for each other. If one is fronted, the other should flash and look to go high-low.
Nails the jumper. It's a 3-point deficit.
And that can change in a matter of seconds, baby. Hold on.
The Wolverines now running a zone offense.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
He goes to the line for the first time. Gets the first shot. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
Makes the foul shot. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
It's a 5-point ball game.
That's not a lot of points to be down with this much time, Brad.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He shoots from the top of the key. Scorches the net with a J. That makes it a 4-point lead.
These kids are here to fight, Brad.
Rims out. Well, now it's just a matter, Dick, isn't it, of clock management here? They're set to throw it in from the side. Pulls the trigger. Off the glass. We've got a timeout. More ESPN coverage of the MCAA coming up right after this. Timeout on the floor. Aaron Andrews, what do you got for us, EA?
Well, guys, this is a great opportunity for the coaches to calm their teams down. With this much time remaining, they're stressing play smart basketball and take care of the ball.
He is really earning his paycheck today, that's for sure.
Hey, Brad, the coach and staff has a job to do, and that is to ensure that the players are prepared. There's always so much going on, and as a player, you need someone on the sidelines constantly giving you guidance.
Back to the action now in the half court. Let's see what they set up, Dick. On the outside. He shoots from right of the circle. He misses the jumper. And the clock stopped with a foul. Foul, and that stops the clock again. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. Foul, and that stops the clock again. You know, when a team shoots this well from the line, playing aggressive defense can come back to haunt you.
Hey, that means that they're doing a good job of practicing free throws.
He hits his second.
It's all about scoring here if they want a chance at winning.
There might be a change in the game plan right now, Dick.
Could be. Got to be ready for anything if you're the opposition.
And now getting set up in 3 around 2.
Well, your 3 outside people better be able to penetrate, and they better be able to read the defense and effectively get the ball to the interior.
you.